Okay, when you guys are ready to start Tynker, I know on Google Classroom each individual lesson has been pushed out, but sometimes an easier way is to just log into Tynker and use the classroom that's embedded within there. So if you get to Tynker, click the sign in button. You're going to want to make sure that you're a student or it won't work correctly. And then you're going to use the Google login like we've been using. And you should be linked according to your login that you use to Google. And once you get logged in, you'll be at your dashboard. Now, if you are linked correctly, you should see some sort of a classroom here. If for some reason you don't, if you go down to My Classes, uh, they will appear here. Or alternatively, you can click Join a Class, and you're going to have to use a code that I supplied to you. But this should be all set up so that you log in and you see your activities here. Most of you are on Programming 300, possibly Programming 200. And as I continue to add them here, you'll see 301, 302, 303, and those will be all of the assignments linked together, either the 200 or 300 series. This hour of code and the leaping leprechaun or some of these weekly specials, those are just extra things. If you finish our regular assignments, you can go into those as just sort of fun things, as well as clicking on my projects. As you guys are working on projects throughout the different classes, they will appear here, and you can get to those by clicking on my projects. So, long story short, log into Tynker, go into my classes, and this will be where you can access all of these. So, for example, Programming 300, if I start on this, this is where you can see lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and it'll help you keep track of where you're at. As these go on, we have something along the lines of 16 different lessons that will lead you through a lot of these activities. And as far as the pacing goes, on average, maybe about one a day, but some of you are going to spend a little more time just kind of working your way through these. That's fine. And I'll try to keep pushing out new activities for you. But on average, you should spend about 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes each day on this and just kind of work at your own pace. And I will be following along online on my dashboard. I can kind of see how far you are, and that way, when we are asking each other questions on Google Classroom, we'll be able to ask the same kind of questions about the same project that we're all working on together. Hopefully, this helps you get started with Tynker, and I will talk to you guys soon.